All right, finally, we should see a nice big break in the rain, some drier weather. So if you're tired of those late evening thunderstorms like what we've had pretty much all throughout the end of September, finally get to see some nice big changes for that first full week of October. Take a look from Delray Beach to West Palm down to Boca and Jupiter. Lingering cloud coverage, a nice big break in the rain for now, but we're still expecting to see some more showers as we head throughout your evening hours. But take a look where most of that rain is right now along the Treasure Coast. Not a lot of lightning strikes in the vicinity there, so no thunderstorms, but some moderate to heavy rainfall, and our grounds are so saturated, so there's still the potential for some localized street flooding. So we do have that flood advisory for Indian River County. This includes Sebastian down to Florida Ridge. That's all the way through 6:30, so ending within the next half hour. Vero Beach, some moderate to heavy rainfall for you. Okeechobee seeing some moderate to heavy rain. Heavier rain there along Tradition. This is all sinking to the south. So again, we should start to see that filling into Martin County, eventually into central Palm Beach County, and then even along the coastal areas. But since last Sunday all the way through today, I mean, it's been so soggy here across South Florida. Rainy season does wrap up mid-October where we stop seeing all these wet conditions, but we definitely seen a handful of shower activity leading to almost 5 to 7, even 10 inches of rainfall for some neighborhoods. So if anyone says they didn't see a lot of rain, nope, we got that proof right here for you. Almost 12 inches of rainfall for some neighborhoods there. Now we have one more wet day. That'll be for the early half of your Monday before we should see some drier weather work its way in. Not as much coverage, not as much rainfall. So some of you might not even see some rain over the next several days. Let me show you that on our future track. Some lingering showers through the evening. And then after midnight into the early morning, we're still going to be dealing with some showers rolling in from the Atlantic. So waking up to a wet start, and look where it's piling up there along the Turnpike and 95. So if you take those for your morning commute, give yourself a little bit more time. Be patient on the roads because it is going to be very wet. We're going to see some possible localized flooding still as we head into your early morning. Afternoon, most of that rain transfers inland. A lot drier along our coastal areas. Not a lot of activity happening offshore. So that's going to be the pattern. Just a few spotty showers each and every day, at least all the way through the weekend of next weekend. But we're really going to see a nice big downtick from all that moisture we've seen. So drier air slightly working its way in, but as we take things out into the Atlantic, take a look at these blobs right here. This was once a tropical storm, now a depression. This is our only remaining tropical system. This is Philippe. You can see it is battling some of that drier air on the western half of it. Now this tropical storm right here, Philippe, is expected to continue to make that curve, staying to the north of the Lesser Antilles and staying well to the west of Bermuda. And eventually it could strengthen into a Category 1 hurricane. But off to its northeast, this, again, was once a tropical storm. Now it's Tropical Depression Rina. This will continue to weaken as it works its way to the north. A lot of wind shear, a lot of dry air, big obstacles for tropical development. But into this time of the year, this is the area where we are going to be keeping our eye on the Western Caribbean, the Eastern Gulf of Mexico. These are the hot spots for tropical development for October. So definitely something that we're going to be watching mid-October through the end of the month. Hey, look at those temperatures right now. Rain, cold air, mid-70s to the upper 70s, even a few of you in the lower 80s. But tonight, temperatures near average, mid-70s, couple lingering showers as I mentioned. Wet start for your morning, dry for the afternoon, but winds will pick up. So it will be a little windy at times, winds out of the northeast, around 15 up to 25-mile-per-hour gusts. So just let me be on the lookout for that. Not the best boating conditions, choppy in the intercoastal, small class advisory through the water, seas up to 6 feet offshore. We're going to see some rough seas at least all the way through Wednesday, but take a look at those temperatures, upper 80s, but look at those morning lows, a little bit cooler, a little bit drier, a little bit more pleasant weather for that first full week of October. All right, Brooke.